It's 2026, and if you're not making $10,000 a month consistently as a sales rep, in this video, I'll show you how I've been able to generate over $150,000 in cash collected consistently every single month for the offers that I work in, close above 40%, just like how my client Olivia has been able to collect legit $500 a day in the last 5 days. In fact, yesterday she made $1,400 in commission. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly the 3-step framework on how we do that. And if you stick to the very end, you'll also have a chance to have a call reviewed by me, and I'll give you access to calls that I've closed. I'll also give you frameworks. I'll give you everything for free. So a lot of closers blame leads, the market, the time of year, but they're just avoiding doing the hard work, which is they have a leadership problem. Until that gets fixed, nothing's going to change. So the 3-step framework is: number 1, heart posture; number 2, absolute surrender; and number 3, extreme ownership. So number 1, heart posture. You have to understand that a lot of sales trainers train detachment. A lot of sales trainers train you got to be calm, you got to be cool, you got to be nonchalant, you have to have aura. But they don't actually understand what it means to be like an oak tree, to have pauses, to let the silence close deals. Because a lot of sales reps worry about the next word track, the next outcome to try to hit. But the second that you change your intention to, am I on this call because I'm trying to like piff this person, I'm trying to close this deal, or am I genuinely witnessing someone that's drowning and I want to help them? It's service over just selling. Because at the end of the day, when you have the right intention, when you have the right heart posture, it's very easy to do $10,000 days. In fact, I created a framework on heart posture. If you want it, just click the button down below. Step 2, absolute surrender. Now, this again is something that a lot of people, whenever they're in sales, they always hear, don't worry about the sale, don't worry about the outcome. You got to be detached from the sale, man. You have to be of the opinion that if someone's on the call with you, that is by design. And if that person doesn't close, they weren't meant to close. Now, obviously, it's not like, oh yeah, like the person, whatever, like I couldn't close them. No. When you have absolute surrender of the outcome, people are going to feel that from you. You're going to feel the aura. They're going to feel the care that you have. They're going to feel like the only way for them to get out of the boat and drown themselves is to literally cut your arm off from them. If they rip your arm out of your socket, it wasn't yours. Because of that full detachment on the sales call, the person is basically selling themselves into why they need to be a part of your group. And if you want that exact same detachment that helps us close deals, I've created hours upon hours of training that you can have access to. Just click the link down below. And last but not least, step 3 is extreme ownership. A man who can lead himself can lead anyone. Because I always teach my people, you only move as fast as your slowest man. Because not only do you have to be radically on top of the prospect and how they're showing up to their lives and how you're going to help them get over it, but you also have to show up for yourself, your data, your numbers, whether you're congruent in your life. Because if you're going to have someone else be congruent, you need to make sure you're congruent in your own. A lot of people think that they're going to be buying the program because of how nice it is or how awesome the influencer is that they're buying from, but they're buying into your confidence. And if you're a weak leader, if you're not confronting people and leading them and calling them out, being kind to them instead of being nice, you're going to not close as many deals. But for you to get that level of leadership on someone else's life, you have to have leadership on your own, which is why I created an AI software that literally reviews every single call, that allows people to have the data and own the outcomes of their progress. Because without that, there's just nothing to get. So if you want access to that and you want to see how it's built, the button is down below. The very first offer I closed on almost 3 years ago, I took them to $1 million in 12 months. I've managed and built sales teams for Tai Lopez, Thomas Garnett, Prime Train, Alexis Valadares. I've literally taken people from 0 to being able to do $10K a month in their first month with no sales experience whatsoever. Look, the ball's in your court. If you want to truly understand what it means to get on the next level in 2026, you have to have radical ownership over your outcomes. You need to be able to actually look at the data, become a radical leader. You can be the person that just keeps on looking online, looks for the next word track, looks for the next reframe online. Or you can be someone who actually understands the internal change that a lot of sales trainers don't teach, because that's actually hard to do. To take someone from, let me teach you how to handle all these objections, to let me show you how to close without a script and just legit be there for someone and close people at a high percentage, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to move heaven and earth to get there. And all it is to click that damn button down below, because literally it's all there for free. And because you stay till the end, I will personally review one of your sales calls for you. And if I completely waste your time and the feedback that I give you is trash, I will send you $100 and also send you a pizza to your house in your nearest local pizzeria. Praise God, my friend, and I'll see you on the inside.